is
Yeah.
basically this book is for people, for anyone who's Catholic or Christian that wants to learn about the Catholic Church, what you see in the changes in Vatican II, and why there should be a new movement in the church, that we should go back to the times of the Baltimore Catechism, Vatican I, et cetera, et cetera. Correct?
Right. All of that classic teaching that's there is always there, and we who have kept it are really, the the guardians of that extraordinary faith, that whole history and so forth. It's kind of awesome but scary to have something that important on our own puny shoulders, but that's how it is. We've kept. Oh, that was another thing. That's a reminder that I need to get ready for this. Okay, sorry, that's mine. That's not
No,
the them.
just keep going. No, this is cool. All
Oh,
right. So yeah.
so. Oh, wait a minute. The question was
Regarding the who should want to read this book and in that nature.
okay.
Yeah.
Well, now here's the thing. As I said, it's like a trilogy of books, and this is kind of the middle volume because the first part, the resurrection, gives all the history and all the basic explanation that just any John Q. Public or man in the street, you can just pick up and start from what is all this to coming to the end of knowing exactly what they need to do and where they need to go and how to do it. So that's really the best book. But then some people say, well, you're not a theologian. And it's true. I mean, I'm not, well, there are no real professional trained theologians. There are people who get trained at seminaries, which once upon a time used to be real awesome, serious seminaries of great fathers and doctors and theologians of the church, before Vatican II. But Vatican II, you see, has compromised all of these so that you don't learn the faith that existed from the beginning up until Vatican II. You just get this Vatican II stuff and all of its false positions on which everything is positioned. And so, and it's kind of a shame, you got people with a lot of intellect who study in all these advanced degrees and da da da, but it's all, they might as well be taking advanced degrees in how to be a Mormon or a Baptist or whatever.
No,
So
no,
among
I
Catholics,
get it. Yeah, I totally get it. It's like,
yeah.
and the thing, but so you have these volumes, and volume two is the one that's out now, talking
Volume
more
two, yeah, is
about
also out. Yeah.
more
So
of
volume one is the
history.
dogmatic and doctrinal facts on which I base the position that I take in my resurrection book. It's the documentation, it's the receipts, if you will, for what the church really teaches about itself. It's ecclesiology. So those are the parameters in which any attempt to make some sense of our situation have to abide by, because those are the church teachings. I didn't make them up. I, couldn't prove them of myself so much, but great theologians discuss these things in detail, and that is volume one. And then volume two, we look at the various ideas that people come up with and so forth. I've got mine. I defend it as best I can. I think it should be pretty good, but there are other ideas that people have come up with, and they can be tested by the standards of the first volume. So that kind of puts the whole set of the books together. This is really kind of the middle chapter. So, I mean, it's kind of better to start with the resurrection book, unless you're already caught up in traditional Catholicism and you're just trying to figure out what's right and what's wrong among traditional Catholics. That's when you're ready for
Mhm.
this book that we're talking about here. So it's not necessarily a broad-based publication. It's more of something more specialized. And
Right.
if you're going to be a priest, it's